Hey folks, how you doing? Coach Gavin here from Training for Warriors Hybrid. So shooting the video a little bit differently today, actually in our new house. So we took over the house the other day and we're just getting ready just for ourselves to move in. Hopefully middle of next week we'll have it all done and dusted. And I'm over here today just doing a bit of painting, just a fresh coat of paint on the walls, just to freshen it up and put our own little touch on it. And it got me thinking, well, a couple of things happened today and that got me thinking about success and planning and why things often don't go to plan and how it's actually more regular that they don't go to plan than when they do go to plan. So I was in painting all the walls behind me here and you can see they're reasonably patchy. So what I had done was I had cut in, done all the edges in this morning and was about to go and roll in the rest of it so it all looks nice and smooth and not patchy and blotchy. And I had to run off and do I had to go collect a few things there unexpectedly. So we lost about an hour and a half time-wise. And then between kind of fluting around and having a break and all that kind of stuff down as well, we lost probably maybe 2 hours in total. So the plan, the end goal is that the rooms all get painted. Well, the goal is the rooms get painted. And again, and of all the rooms in the house, myself and Emily have selected 3 or 4 that are of an absolute utmost that have to be done now before we move in. And the rest can be done at our own leisure as we move on. So kind of that's the end goal, and whether it happens as we planned it out. So again, I said, right, I'd be here for whatever time. I would work until we got X amount done, take a break, go back, do some more, break again, and things like that. And you know, a few years ago, the thought came to me: what's more important, the destination or the journey? So what you're trying to achieve or how you want to achieve it. And for me, it's the destination. It's the achievement of the goal. How you do it, yeah, okay. If you can do it as close to how you wanted to do it, fantastic. But sometimes you're going to have to do it. And to be honest, once you're doing it in a way that's not compromising your beliefs and your morals, then that's perfectly fine. So we've all probably seen the couple of pictures or the diagrams on the go of what success really looks like. And what we think is going to be is we're going to start here and we're going to go in a straight line and it's all going to go really well. When in reality, then what it is all this wiggles and squiggles and you'll move forward and backwards and before you get to your end goal. And that, again, look, that's the reality of things. That's most likely how it's going to go. So to use painting the house as the example again, to refresh things, the goal was come over, do all the cutting in the sitting room first, then come around the roller, roll it all in, blend it in nicely, move on to the hall and landing, do it in the exact same way, come back to the second coat in the sitting room, second coat in the hall, then that's the bulk of the work done, okay? And then again, so that is the achievement of the goal. The goal was to get those 2 areas done today and to do it before a certain time. So what actually happened was we got the cutting in done, then we had to go off, come back, do the rolling in. So as I'm rolling in my mind, on the surface, I'm kind of going, oh my God, this looks so blotchy, it looks so patchy, one bit's dry, one bit's not dry, is it going to dry streaky? And, you know, to be honest, you won't know for another 4 or 5 hours until it dries in. And you kind of go, okay, it has dried in nice and smooth. You wouldn't know any different. And then even at that, then I'll probably only get 1 coat of each area done today. Because, again, the keys have to be given back at a certain time. So, again, the goal would be completed, not how we expected it to or how we hoped it would to. And to be honest, not even with our backup plans in as well. So whatever your goals are out there, guys and girls, keep in mind it's the goal itself that you're looking for. But if you find that you're so attached and stressed about achieving it in a certain way, then maybe take a step back and then have a think, okay, will I be able to achieve that goal doing it in this method or doing it in this approach? If the answer is no, then you have to ask yourself, do I want to achieve the goal more, or is it a case of I just want to achieve what I can and doing it this way? So that might mean you don't lose as much weight as you lose training the way you train. You might not look a certain way by eating and training the way you train or by living the way you live. And then you can either be, okay, I'm perfectly fine with not looking how I want to look, but I get to train and live how I want, or I'm going to change how I train so I can look and feel how I want to look and feel. Alright guys, going to wrap it here today. So don't forget, we are still recruiting to try and kind of expand that core group of kind of 20 or 30 new people to come on board with the kind of our Christmas operation here to help in the local area. And kind of somebody had asked on as well. So again, go back onto the previous videos, which will give you more details on it. But someone had asked the other day, kind of what's the requirement to join. All it is basically that you're committing to giving a box of the selected items for the homeless people that we're trying to help, or those that are in need as well. So the list will all be up in the facility when you come in and train, and we give you a copy of it. And again, you can start piecing together week by week, day by day over the next few weeks. And then, like I said, so if the 20 or 30 people that come on board, there'll be 20 or 30 boxes, and then the crew that we currently have, we get another 20 or 30 boxes out of that. That'll be between 40 and 60 homes we can kind of help positively impact coming up to Christmas, which would just be absolutely phenomenal. Alright guys, thanks for your time, thanks for your support. Keep an eye on the page. Again, loads more stuff coming out. Any questions or any stuff you'd like me to cover, just let me know. Talk to you soon. Bye.